Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about all things Madagascar.
I do love the movie.
Yes. So yeah, we've probably all seen the movie
Definitely.
Madagascar. We got to talk to I get to talk to
Ooh.
a private keeper, Jez. So
Interesting.
yeah, but before we do all that,
Okay.
we have a game.
Ooh, we have a
So I will hand over to our game master, Archie.
So today we're going to be playing a bit of Truth or False,
Ooh. Okay.
Madagascar edition. So the first question is, Madagascar doesn't have any snakes that are harmful to humans. True or false?
Ooh, I
Hmm.
would have
False.
false.
Yeah, I'm going to say
I would have thought
false.
false.
You're wrong.
Oh, really?
Oh, dear. Oh,
Really?
Wow.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
All right, number 2. A fossa is a type of lemur.
False.
False.
Uh,
False.
false.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, we need.
Good.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Lemurs are also found on mainland Africa.
I want to go with false.
I
What do you think?
was gonna say true.
Yeah, I think I'll
Okay.
go for true as
Okay,
well.
You
two
are
against me.
voted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rude.
So the answer is false.
Oh.
I said
No.
that.
We were so
We
confident.
were
in our
as
answer.
well. Oh no.
Lemurs are actually endemic, so they're
Oh.
only found on the island of Madagascar,
Wow.
unless you go to Chester Zoo.
Oh.
Or are they
Yeah.
only like native, like only wild
Yeah.
in Madagascar?
Oh,
Wow.
I see.
interesting.
So question 4. More than 80% of Madagascar wildlife is found nowhere else on Earth. True or false?
That's
Ooh.
quite
After
a
the
lot.
comment about the lemurs, what do you think?
After the comment about the
Well, see,
lemurs, I would
80% is quite a
think-
lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is quite
yeah,
a lot. Could
true.
it be a trick question? Could it actually be like 70%?
Or like,
Ooh.
Could be. It could be a
100.
trick.
I know. No, not 100.
100%.
Not 100.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say false.
Okay.
Okay, false.
I'll go false.
You're wrong.
Oh,
Again.
Again.
No.
It's true.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
80%, that's quite
That's-
a lot.
That's a
Yeah,
big
That
amount.
is a big amount.
Yeah.
Only in Madagascar?
Only in Madagascar.
Wow.
Wow.
Question number 5. The lemur is also known as the ghost of the forest. True or
Ooh.
false?
That's a good
The
name.
Ghost of the
Ghost of
That's a
the
cool
forest.
name.
That is, I want it to be true.
I'm going to say true because it sounds
yeah,
cool.
I
Yeah,
want it to
true.
be true.
True.
You are right.
Okay, okay.
I'm glad that they've got a cool name.
That's
'cause
so
they
Yeah,
are-
no,
Cool.
me too.
I really wanted you to say false to kind of.
Throw us off.
Throw us off. Yeah.
Question number 6. Lemurs are primates.
Well, I've always thought that primates were like chimpanzees
Yeah.
Yeah.
and orangutans.
But then I suppose when we saw them, they were
They were swinging
yeah, they
from
were
tree
swinging
to
around.
tree.
So that
So
would
I'm
make
gonna
me
say,
think true.
yeah, they are primates. Are they?
I'll say true too.
True. You are all correct.
Yeah, I was expecting like a little drum roll.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Okay. Last question. The ringtail lemur's scientific name is lemur cutter.
should
I'm
we say
saying it's a
false?
trick question.
Yeah.
I mean, we
False.
didn't go with your answer last time, so I think we should
Oh,
go with your
no.
answer this time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go
Okay.
false.
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 You're wrong.
Oh.
It's true.
Lemur. What was it? Lemur.
Lemur cutter.
Lemur
Oh,
cutter.
interesting.
Oh.
That's slightly less cool than Ghost of the Forest.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
much cooler.
Okay. Well, that was a good game.
That was very
I
fun.
enjoyed.
You're welcome, guys.
Mm.
I think we won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we so won.
We won.
But now it's time for me to go and
Go
learn more
interview.
Ooh.
about Madagascar and about Chester Zoo's work in Madagascar as
And
I
the
go
lemurs.
Well, have fun with that.
Thank
Let us
you.
know how
Fun.
it goes.
off to interview Jasmine.
Ooh.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm here in Chester Zoo with Jasmine. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Jasmine. I'm a primate keeper here at Chester Zoo.
So, what do Chester Zoo do out in Madagascar?
Chester Zoo works with local communities in Madagascar to help protect vulnerable species and natural habitats to help prevent extinction.
Why is protecting species in Madagascar so important to you?
Protecting the species out there is very important to me because I have a particular interest in lemurs. I just find them so fascinating. So there's so many of them and so many different species in such a small area, and they're all so well adapted to those areas, and they're all so unique to one another. They're really interesting to watch, and they're such characters as well. It'd be so sad to see such a unique animal become extinct. I just think they're fantastic. I don't know anyone who doesn't come and see a lemur and go, oh wow, there's that lemur, there's sunbathing, or this one over here is scent marking, and oh, why do they do that? And they all have such individual personalities. I just think they're fantastic.
How does the illegal pet trade leak into social media?
So people on social media will share photos and videos of primates, and in doing so it increases the demand to take primates from the wild and sell them into the illegal pet trade.
So could you explain a little bit more about the climate situation in Madagascar?
I think in Madagascar the climate situation is very much the same as it is across the world, really. It's very unpredictable at the moment. We're seeing big changes. As much as we're seeing changes here, we're seeing them over there. So the rainy season at the moment I know is being pushed further and further forward, which is having a big impact on the species out there. It's also increasing in temperatures. Much like the rest of the world, it's having big changes. Yeah.
Not good.
No, not good at all.
No. Right. Well, thank you very much, Jasmine.
You're very welcome.
I've just come back now from talking to Jasmine. What do you remember Chester Zoo doing to work with Madagascar? Because I remember Jasmine saying something about working with communities.
Yeah, I remember them saying like they spread education to everyone in Madagascar because there's quite a lot of poverty there.
Yeah.
And they just educate people on why neglectful farming is bad for the environment and the whole biodiversity there.
Yeah, because they go off generations, so they're like working communities,
so
and they'll learn from their parents, from their grandparents, and it's about changing that circle that's never ending. Because if you don't educate people about it, then it'll just keep on going.
Yeah.
They're not going to know the harm that they're doing.
Because like the rainforest, that's where like lemurs live and all the other like biodiversity.
Yeah.
So it's not good for them. It's not good for the people, for the world.
Yeah.
Well, just riffing off of that, I remember that Jasmine said that these lemurs have they're very individual.
Yeah, they have
which
their
I think is
own
so
like
interesting.
sense of them.
Yeah,
They'll
which
do
is
their own
so
thing.
cute.
Speaking of, there are. Can you guess how many species there are of lemur?
How many? How many?
Oh, I don't
Do you know?
Like 28 something.
There's 117 different species
Really?
of lemur in
Wow.
Madagascar.
But when you think of lemur, you think of the King Julian lemur.
yeah,
the ringtail, maybe?
Yeah, ringtail. I
Yeah.
think ringtail is like the one that everyone.
Yeah, everyone like
Yeah.
associates
knows.
with the name. Yeah.
Another issue is climate change. One thing that happens is that the temperatures
Yeah.
increase,
No
which
one
I mean
likes
will
that.
happen all over the world. Like Jasmine
Yes.
said.
Jasmine said that the rainforest or the rain season
Yeah, the
moves
rain
forward,
season.
which must like confuse the lemurs.
Yeah,
'cause you
it will.
wouldn't know
It
what's
will
happening,
really
would you?
confuse. I mean, could you imagine if that was us? We'd be like, what's going
I
on?
mean, yeah. Another thing Jazz said is about the illegal pet trade. And she delved into it so much more with us. And I remember things like just liking a picture of a cute
found
monkey on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's really harmful because it like makes people want them more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I found that like I was so shocked by that
Yeah.
because you think, oh, it's so cute, but it's
it's
actually doing
not,
so
it's
much
harmful.
damage.
Because they're not supposed to be pets. They
No,
they're
were
not.
never supposed to be pets.
Before talking to her, I wouldn't think any differently of just
No,
liking
me
them
neither.
I would
and
just
having
be
a chuckle.
scrolling through
Yeah.
Instagram, see it, it looks cute, or
And then move on. But it's quite harmful,
Yeah.
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like those things are sort of not advertising, but sort
No.
of campaigning for
Yeah.
the
Promoting
illegal
them.
Yeah.
pet trade.
I think it's being more aware of what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Like, not just looking at it and then, because even the slightest like or anything,
Yeah.
a share, anything can promote it. And even you could even report the post
Yeah, I
if you
was
really
gonna say that.
wanted
You could
to.
report
Yeah,
it,
you can report it, say why it's bad, tell other people
Yeah.
why it could be
and then
bad,
hopefully
and
then that
yeah.
post gets removed.
Yeah.
and
yeah, exactly.
Less people see
and then
it. Because before, like, we were told this, I had no idea. But
no, neither.
now that I'm scrolling on like TikTok, I
Yeah.
see it all the
Yeah.
time, and I'm like, this is
Yeah.
wrong,
Because
Yeah.
you on TikTok you can like hold it down now and you
And
can click not
not
interested.
interested.
Yeah,
which is
Yeah.
great because then it won't show you
Yeah.
more things like that.
exactly. And if
Mm.
everyone did that, then it wouldn't get the promotion
Yeah.
and it wouldn't get the likes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the likes mean that like
So much to people.
yeah, it
Yeah.
means and it means
Yeah.
a lot to this. It means
Yeah.
like it's got a big impact on the pet trade.
Yeah,
Like
Or like when you see a celebrity with an animal, an exotic one,
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
everyone's like, "Oh, now I want it."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very negative.
Yeah.
yeah, it's influence.
whereas if
Yeah.
you just stop it where it starts, it won't go that far.
It's like
Mhm.
who wore that lion?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner,
yeah. Mm.
I think he was protesting something.
Yeah, it was something
But
about it wasn't
It just
actually
didn't
a
sit
real
right.
lion
Yeah.
or
But,
something,
like-
but it just wasn't like
Yeah.
it still
Yeah.
looked very much like
A lion.
a lion.
Mm.
Which people could take that in the wrong light and be like, "Oh no, I want a lion."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Or,
it's
you
about
know,
wearing like because people will wear like
like
leopard
animal print,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and if
Some of
you
it can
wear
be real.
if you wear stuff that like is sort of animal print or has
You're
like
kind of
recreations
activating,
of
Yeah.
like
animals.
other people to want it.
Yeah.
yeah, and it also like it gets rid of the view of those are like living things and those are
Yeah.
creatures and
Because they are very much
They
their
have
own
habitats.
creature,
mm,
Exactly.
and they're not from our part of the world.
No.
no.
hopefully all of these
Yeah.
things, all of the deforestation,
Yeah.
climate
No, quite
change,
negative.
pet trade is negative.
Yeah.
And also, if it continues, it might mean there's no lemurs left in the
Mm.
wild.
No more King Julian.
No more King
No
Julian.
more King Julian.
So the zoo, what is the zoo doing to help this issue?
Yes.
Can you guys remember?
They also were working with communities, like we said
Yeah.
before, to encourage people to be more aware that even though, because they said it's one of the poorest countries in
Yeah.
the world, which I was shocked about
And
because you think of
everyone's
Madagascar,
below the poverty
it's
line.
nice.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise that, but they were working with communities to help come over that and farm more sustainably and stuff like that.
It's like
Mhm.
very interesting to know. So then you can spread the information to other people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did you know Chester Zoo are doing this in Madagascar? Yeah.
Mhm. There's also the young people for lemurs
Yeah.
campaign,
Is it
which
youth,
is
youth for lemurs, I think.
Youth for
youth for
lemurs.
lemurs. That's encouraging people to. Is that the thing
That
that's
was the
encourage-
farming.
Yeah, the
this-
farming.
Yeah.
Encouraging people
Yeah.
to
Encouraging young people to farm.
Sustainably farm, isn't it?
Yeah.
sustainably
Sustainably
farm,
farm.
which is good because we said like it's like a
Yeah.
cycle of
Yeah.
if your parents do it,
You
then
do
you do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continues on. So, how can listeners help to avoid sharing things on social media? So another thing is the zoo's lemur habitats.
I
Uh,
I loved that.
It
I
was
think,
great.
Yeah.
I think it's quite the experience
It
because you walk
definitely is.
in and there's just a lemur shouting and no one
Yeah.
knows why it's shouting. It just is.
I think, and that's why they'll just hop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They'll just
Yeah.
pop all
And
around.
they spring
they'll-
around your feet.
Yeah.
They're all gathering around you, Eddie.
Just
Yeah,
in the
whilst you were
video,
doing
yeah,
the
they were.
interview.
circling you.
Yeah, the whole Madagascar
Area of the zoo.
area
I
of the
loved
zoo is
that.
great.
Yeah.
Bosses.
So fossers
Fossers.
are the biggest predator in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much. They're like the size of a big cat plus the length of their tail,
the tail
is
was,
the size
the
of
tail
them.
was huge.
Yeah.
It's like a sort of cat with like a monkey's tail. I
Yeah.
think that's how I describe it. And a fun fact.
Fun fact of the day.
A fun fact of the day is that lemurs. This is so great because I think that lemurs are kind of a bit like divas. Like they're kind of
The divas.
like they like
lemurs
their
are
5 seconds of
divas.
fame
Oh yeah,
and like
definitely.
they've got these crazy personalities. They also they love to sunbathe.
Oh,
they
don't
love
we
they're just
all?
like us.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just like us.
What kind of lemurs did we see? We saw
The ringtail.
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 There was
I
the
wanna say
the golden ring lemur. There's a golden ring around its back, or maybe I've made that up. I remember there being a red.
I was going to say there's been a red one.
Yeah.
There was one which looked like a panda.
It was the black and white ruffed lemur. Black and white ruffed lemur. Well, that was all very interesting.
It was.
Love to learn about Madagascar and lemurs and the effects of climate change. And a call to action could be
don't interact.
Don't interact with anything to do with animals being dressed up as pets.
Yeah.
Just block it, avoid it, report it, get rid of it. And you can find out more of this information on the website.
Yeah.
And make sure to share this podcast with your friends, your families, with anyone you can. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.